Hello, folks. You know why you're here. You're not lost. I bit the big one on that that first Eldritch Moon fight, so we're gonna give it another shot here. So welcome back. I'm glad you're joining us. You know, not everyone watches the rematches, so I appreciate you watching the rematch. Or maybe some of you are here because a few minutes in you scrolled down and were like, "I bet he dies." Oh yeah, he dies. Let's watch the rematch. It's fair. I do die, although I will have you know that I went down swinging. You play first. Plains, Glacial Fortress. Alright, at least I don't have 5 lands this time. That's helpful. Don't have any forests. Are you kidding me? I have access to Journey to Nowhere, which is great. Tethered Haunter, which is great, but that's also similar to what I had last time, and I lost. I need... If I have 2 good forest, you know, two good green cards in my hand, then I need green mana. Took my chances what I get. Forest, Hinterland Harbor, and Prairie Scream. So I have access to all the mana. Great. What's this? Sigardian Priest, a 1/2 human cleric. Pay 1 and tap to tap target non-human creature. That sounds awesome. I desperately needed that. Nebelgast Herald, a 2/1 flash flying spirit creature. When it or another spirit enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. Also helpful, Dungeon Geist, which is a 3/3 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Dungeon Geist, which is fantastic. And then, of course, Sleep, which is a really great way to win the game. Tap all creatures target player controls. Those creatures don't untap during the next step. Alright, this is keepable. It's not the best thing I've ever had, but whatever. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island. Alright, so this goes in first because I don't have any 1-drops. Move over to the opponent's turn and hope that things go more in my favor this time. This isn't the best hand in the world, but it's God knows it's better than the last one. Alright, so this enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island, but I do now. And this is the only 2-drop I have, so that's what I'm playing. But this is a good card. Hopefully they don't kill it. This is one I would desperately like to keep alive because having the ability to tap creatures is phenomenal. I mean, some of the creatures have it when they come in or when they do this or that, but having it on command is fantastic. I could play Evolving Wilds, but that would set me back for sure. I'll put a forest in instead and get out the Nebelgast Herald. Now, I could play it as a flash, but right now I'm mostly interested in getting it over its summoning sickness, so I can start attacking with it, to be honest. You know, in immediate retrospect, didn't really think about it. In immediate retrospect, as soon as I played it, I said, you know what? Maybe I should have waited for the opponent to play their card, flashed it, and then been able to tap a creature. I'm overthinking it. It's the second turn of the game. I don't care. Is it second turn? It's third turn. Third turn of the game. I don't care. I'm already doing better than I was last round, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not gonna kick myself for errors that may not even be worth exploring. Now, the opponent does have 3 black mana, although that's notable because they don't have any blue mana yet. Oh, look, this dirtbag. A lot less scared of that thing when I'm at 20 health. Things are good. Evolving Wilds. We could get Dungeon Geist in and keep that thing tapped permanently so it can't use its ability. Honestly, that seems pretty ballin' to me. Alright, choose a creature to tap. Obviously this one. Nebelgast Herald also gets to tap a creature. Can I tap the same creature twice? I guess. Just nothing happens on the second trigger. So that triggers first, and then this triggers, and you can't... It doesn't untap, it just happens twice. Alright, the attack step, swing with all. Gladly. I know it doesn't look like much. 1 damage here, 2 damage here, but it does add up, and it's going to be necessary in order to beat this guy. Our turn is over. We've got that guy on lockdown. Let's see what they got. Second main, here it comes, the Abundant Maw. We've seen this before, and it's sort of sucks, because I was using Dungeon Geist to hold down that other creature. It got sacked, so it didn't even matter. But look what came to the party. It's my good buddy Nebelgast Herald. Which is kind of weird, because then it'll activate twice, but it is what it is. I can also use this. Tap target non-human creature. That actually might be my best bet. I think it is. First, let's put this in. Honestly, I'll probably go ahead and get this. I don't really see a reason to wait right now. Let's grab a plains. So I have 2 sources of that. Now I have 2 sources of everything. Now, I could put in the Nebelgast Herald. It's true. If I do that, that ability activates twice. First, for the one that's already out here, and then again for the one that I'm playing. A little unnecessary. Instead, I think it's probably a better use of my time to tap it with this guy. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Of course, with that in mind, thoughts. With that in mind, I could also bring this guy in, and then in the future... No, No, I like this plan. Let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. Things are okay. I'm gonna tap you. Cycle through available mana combinations. It doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna play anything else. So this is fine. Good. So I'm going to hold back on the Herald. I'm going to hold back on the Herald and see what this person does next turn. Because this is still 5 damage. That's going to take him down to 14. They're lower than me, which I'm happy about. Keep in mind that the Nebelgast Herald is flash. If I need it in a flash, I can still do that. Playing nothing during second main. Alright, so you got your big guy, your big scary guy. Let's see here. Didn't really think about that. I tap you on my turn, you're going to untap on your turn. I gave that 0 thought. Well... Let's see here. Now that you've declared an attacker, am I allowed to do this and tap you? Does it still work that way? Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. So are you tapped? Or are you already attacking? No, you're attacking. Crap. So I needed to do that before, even though with the way the game works, I don't think there's any way to do that. I would have had to have done it in response to you playing the card, but then the creature wouldn't have been out yet? I don't know. It's a little confusing. Yeah, I'll chump block. I think I will chump block. Yes. This is fine. This is all fine. I don't regret this. I don't want to take 6 damage. Alright, we got the Nether Horror, which is a 4-2 coming out. Not ideal, but it's okay. It's alright, because my other guys can fly. And I just drew Timberland Guide. Alright, Evolving Wilds, let's go ahead and get that in. I'm in a really good place right now, so I'm not going to use this guy's ability until next turn, because on his turn, then I can tap the guy so he can't attack me. That seems like a good thing. Timberland Guide. Enter the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Yes. That is what I want to do. And I am going to put that on my Dungeon Geists. They're already a 3/3. Beefing that up does not seem like a bad choice whatsoever. Also, haven't seen any landfall cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this to grab something else. I'm thinking an island. Okay, so now that my first main is done, let's go to the attack step. I'm going to get my flyers in the air to beat this guy to a pulp. Seems like a good use of my resources. Confirm attack. No blockers, obviously. 6 damage. You're at 8. I'm feeling a lot better now. Okay. My second main is here, and I don't want to do anything. And now I'm going to be looking for any opportunity to... opponent's turn attack. Okay, so I think this is where I need to do this. So, let's do this. here. Okay, and it doesn't matter what I use. Done. Okay, now you can't declare that as an attacker. So you choose not to attack. Good. Thank the Lord. Some good news for a change. Glacial Fortress. I don't know if I have any super crazy high cost cards in here, but I'll assume that I do, and I'll wait on them. Actually, wait. Oh. The game was instructing me to swing for win. I can do 8 damage. If I would have played Sleep, I could have... Well, it's fine. I'm gonna do it slow and steady, game. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna swing with the guys in the air again. That's 6 damage. If this guy's gonna kill me with bone splinters or some bullcrap, he's gonna do it right now. He didn't do it. That's it. The game is, as far as I'm concerned, mine. Alright, let's skip to their turn. Their main. I'm gonna stop the timer because I already know what I want to do. What do we got here? Is that just a rat? That's the Graph Rats. I'm in response to you playing the Graph Rats, I will go ahead and tap that guy. Seriously, I do not want him on my turf. Don't want to see his stupid face. Now we go to the attack step. They are going to attack with the Nether. I'll take it, I guess. I mean, I guess I don't have to. Well, whatever. Sure. I'll block. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. I'm gonna swing for 6 in the air. That's what matters. And my turn. I think we won this. And pretty quickly, too. And we got another one of these guys? Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. That is truly fantastic. Once again, the game is urging me to play Sleep. Which, sure, I could. Just seems rather unnecessary. Let's go to the attack step. Swing. Swing. And just with these. Just in case something goes wrong. Nothing went wrong. Got him. Man. That went a lot faster and a lot more smoothly. But still a little dangerous. Drowned Yard cultists are defeated. Tamio. Tamio? Maybe it's Tamio. Tamayo. Air superiority. In a single duel, have your flying creatures deal 15 damage and be dealt no damage yourself. It's pretty cool. The light of Tamio's lantern reveals the fallen forms of the Drowned Yard cultist. Their distorted faces are nothing more than swarms of tentacles, their limbs warped and distended. What force has wrought these grotesque changes? Looking up, the pale moonlight illuminates the distant, hulking silhouette of the Eldrazi Titan Emrakul as she drifts over Innistrad. Well, that would be truly horrifying. And that's it. We did it. It took 2 videos to get through that, but we did it. As I said in the other video, if you watched to the end, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week here on Friday Night Magic when we take on the... You know, now that it's unlocked... I said Melty Dogs, but it looks less like Melty Dogs and more like some dogs got into maybe, I don't know, a batch of Laffy Taffy. So we'll fight the Laffy Taffy dogs next week. See you then.